What if the secret to real wealth isn't money, but waking up feeling alive? That's why I live like this. For the last 2 years, I've been living in scuffed trucks and campers with the hope of one day making a living on the road. So a big thank you to all my subscribers for your support. We're still working towards the dream, but my video from a few weeks ago, truck camping in a hailstorm, got over 11,000 views, and most of my subscribers came from that. So that's awesome. If this video gets over 1,000 views and 50 likes, I will do a 24-hour budget survival challenge with minimal gear in the woods, just like a tarp, maybe a survival bivvy thing, and that'll be it. It'll be cool. So this video is a little bit different than some of my others because I traveled to West Virginia and I filmed one of my hikes in that area, but it's pretty cool. Did some swimming, waterfall, that type of stuff. Lastly, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And also, it really helps me if you let my video play all the way through, even if you have to mute it or go do something else. In the game of life, would you rather have unlimited money or full health? Say you have all the money in the world, but you're stuck in a hospital bed because after years of working hard at your job to earn a wage, you neglected your diet and didn't have time for exercise. Or you're poor, living in a camper, but you have all the time in the world to explore your interests, take care of yourself, your body, and your mind, spend time with the people you love, and enjoy the little things in life. I'd choose the latter, but that's just me. And I'm not saying it has to be one or the other. Many people can achieve both, but most successful people tend to put their health second to their money, in my opinion. Look at Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, for example. They were both fairly unhealthy looking until a few years ago when they decided to, start exercising and had their glow-ups. I think they both realized that once they had all the money they'd ever need, that they would need their health to enjoy the yachts and all the scenery. They're both billionaires, so maybe it was worth it in their minds. But the majority of us won't ever see that much return for destroying our health from the years of sitting in an office chair while you consume fast food and take medication to cope with your ailments. What's the point of working so hard at the expense of your health then? Let me know in the comments, what's the most single important thing to you in life? Now, I suppose you're sick of my rants and probably want me to get to a solution. What can you do? Well, it's the same advice you've always heard. Focus on your diet, and that's a starting point. Avoid processed food. If it comes in a colorful plastic bag, it's processed. Instead, eat meat like chicken or steak, eggs, fresh vegetables, not from a can, and nuts. Simple things. Any food that comes from nature and not a conveyor belt, and that's in its natural form will work. Exercise is also key. You need to get cardio, whether it's running, biking, rowing, boxing, etc. It could be anything. Get your heart rate up and get sweaty. Also, as you age, strength training becomes more and more important because you lose muscle mass and crumple under your own weight. I feel as though I always take my health for granted until I'm sick in bed or
have some sort of injury, and then you really start to appreciate what you had before. So don't let that feeling dissipate. As for your job, I can't help you there. I don't even have one myself. But do what you enjoy and stick with it. Don't let it stress you out to the point of having a heart attack or a mental health crisis. A job is never worth dying over. Who cares? Be poor instead. At least you're still alive. Tons of people do it and are fine. But what's not fine to me personally is relying on medications every day to combat the effects of your job. Notice how job and life are two different words. You're supposed to keep it that way. And I'm not trying to say you shouldn't have a job or career, because you need to support yourself. Just try to find a good work-life balance and something that allows you to stay healthy while you make money and do something you enjoy that doesn't stress you out to the point of health complications. Sometimes I sit here and stress over these YouTube videos a little bit, but it's honestly nothing compared to the stress of when I had a normal job and I was wondering, what am I gonna really do long term with my life, because this isn't the career I want and this isn't gonna make me enough money to retire. For a long time, I struggled with the idea of what's my purpose in life? What am I meant to do? And, how do I know that it's the right thing? But the conclusion I've come to recently is you're not meant to do any one thing. You're just meant to find something that you enjoy doing and, stick with it. And I think if you do those things, you'll attract like-minded people into your life, and that'll turn into hopefully a relationship and just a happy life.
See all this trash here? I'm gonna try to get some of this cleaned up. I'm gonna add the forest cleanup segments at the end of the video now, because I think it was slowing things down overall. It was making the pacing of the video too slow, so just have to add it at the end. So in the last couple of videos, I mentioned that I wanted to start an organization to clean up the national forest. And right now I'm just starting with little stuff like this. But eventually I want to go in and haul out some of the bigger stuff I've seen with the trailer. And I'm trying to raise some money for that, for the trailer and disposal fees. And what I've done is I've put a Square donation link in the video description. So if anybody wants to donate, what I'll do is, once I've raised enough money to rent a trailer and for the disposal fees, I'll go into the national forest. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I just dropped my phone, dude. I might have cracked my lens thing. Hold up. Now the color of the video is going to be really messed up. Well, I just scratched up my filter. Pretty good. And I scuffed up my USB-C hub again, which is already broken, and my SSD and my microphones. This is why I'm the scuff nomad. I need a new selfie stick tripod thing, and I need a new VND filter because this one's not only scratched, but it doesn't get dark enough, so yeah. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna end the video here because I'm pretty bummed that I just ruined my filter, and I try to be so careful with my gear, but somehow I always break stuff, and yeah. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. Did I miss the mark? And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, share it with a friend, and I'll see you next time. And also check out the other videos here.